Ever wonder just how large things might really get? From towering buildings piercing the heavens to machinery so weighty it could smash entire blocks, we're entering a world of super-sized wonders. Each of these beauties has a unique narrative, challenging our preconceptions about what's feasible. All set to be astounded? Let's begin. Starting in Dubai with the Burj Khalifa, the highest structure in the world. Let us start here. An architectural wonder rising to 828 meters, or more than half a mile into the heavens, offering homes, businesses, and even a luxury hotel. It's 163 stories. Still, the engineering underneath it is as amazing. The Y-shaped floor layout of the Burj Khalifa distributes wind force, countering Dubai's high winds. Enough concrete, more than 330,000 cubic meters, and steel, 39,000 tons, were needed to build a modest fleet of aircraft. Still, the encounter there is something quite different. At 1,500 feet above ground, visitors to the observation deck watch the whole city stretched below, with views toward the sea and desert. For those who enjoy thrills, it's virtually like standing on top of the earth and a must-see. For those who appreciate fine dining, the Burj Khalifa presents Atmosphere, the highest restaurant worldwide, where patrons can dine with a view unlike any other. This tower, with every element meant to astound, stands as a high point for human aspiration, as much as for architecture. We then take the Antonov An225 Mriya upward. Considered the biggest airplane ever built, this Ukrainian cargo plane can carry 250 tons of goods, almost 5 blue whales. Originally intended to carry the Soviet Buran space shuttle, the An-225 has since carried military vehicles, train locomotives, and large wind turbine blades. Its use goes beyond cargo. It also serves as a lifeline for humanitarian operations, able to provide large-scale relief supplies during times of crisis. The An-225's interior is so vast it could fit more than 80 automobiles. This plane is a logistical powerhouse, with 6 engines to drive a wingspan longer than a football field. Given that only one model was completed, it's also quite rare. Flying in something this large feels like a city in the heavens. Pilots describe the unique challenges of managing this massive aircraft, requiring specialized training and a crew of engineers monitoring every inch of the plane throughout flight. Now let us ground ourselves with the biggest land vehicle on Earth, the Bagger 293. Mostly used in mining, this German-built bucket wheel excavator weighs an astounding 14,200 tons. This machine, which towers 96 meters high and spans 225 meters long, looks like something from a sci-fi movie. Bagger 293 is so massive that it must be brought on-site in sections and built there. This task takes weeks and calls for a small team of expert engineers. Each of the 18 buckets on a large wheel carries 6.6 cubic meters, almost the whole volume of a room. The Bagger 293 can move up to 240,000 cubic meters of soil daily, enough to completely fill a football stadium. Operated by a workforce working non-stop, this mining force lacks an equivalent. This machine highlights the impressive power behind this piece of technology, consuming energy equivalent to a small town. Watching it at work is mesmerizing, as tons of earth are moved with almost hypnotic precision. Time to sail the oceans on the biggest ship ever constructed, the Seawise Giant. At 458 meters, it is practically the same length as the Empire State Building is tall. Originally introduced in 1979, this supertanker had a stormy history, even sinking during the Iran-Iraq conflict. Rebuilt and salvaged, the ship went on to set carrying capacity records. The Seawise Giant could haul enough crude oil for millions of vehicles, totaling 564,763 tons. Too large for most canals, this tanker was limited to only a few ports globally. It remained a giant of the waters despite its challenges until it was decommissioned in 2010. The ship inspired the design of several contemporary tankers and even had some of its steel recycled into other ships, passing on its legacy to a new generation of ocean giants before retirement. Our journey into the large does not stop with human creations. Past and present, the blue whale is the largest living creature on Earth. Blue whales can grow up to 98 feet in length and weigh over 200 tons. Just their hearts weigh about as much as a small car. Given ample food, scientists think blue whales could have attained even larger sizes in ancient oceans. Eating primarily tiny krill, a blue whale consumes up to 4 tons daily to sustain its enormous body. These beings serve as a reminder of nature's grand design, gliding freely through the ocean as sea monarchs. Though endangered, conservation initiatives are enabling modest recovery of blue whale populations, providing hope that these majestic creatures will adorn our oceans for generations to come. Next, we investigate the distant reaches of space with the 500-meter Aperture Spherical Telescope, FAST, in China. FAST, 500 meters in diameter, occupies an area equal to 30 soccer fields. This telescope detects faint radio signals from billions of light years away. FAST has discovered over 100 new pulsars, already helping us better understand the universe. And who knows, as it continues scanning the skies, it could be the first to detect signals from extraterrestrial life. The entire FAST area is a quiet zone, where electronic devices are restricted to avoid interference, making the neighboring villages some of the most peaceful in China. We arrive at Changi Airport in Singapore, moving from deep space to the marvels of modern architecture. The world's largest indoor waterfall, the Rain Vortex, is located here, right inside the airport, in the futuristic dome surrounded by nature. This 40-meter waterfall cascades through the center of Jewel. Over 500,000 liters of rainwater flow through the rain vortex during peak hours, which is then recycled. At night, the falls are brilliantly illuminated, creating a sci-fi inspired experience. The architecture merges with the indoor forest, creating a unique environment where nature and technology coexist peacefully. This is an attraction redefining airport experiences around the world. Last, but most definitely not least, we head beyond Earth with the venerable Saturn V rocket. Still the most powerful rocket ever constructed, Saturn V stands at 111 meters tall and weighs 3,000 tons. Developed by NASA in the 1960s, this massive spacecraft carried people to the moon during the Apollo missions, with a payload capacity of 140 tons into orbit and generating over 7.5 million pounds of thrust. Saturn V could launch a skyscraper. It's a true icon of human ambition, symbolizing our desire to explore the universe. Millions watched each launch, and today the Saturn V honors the power of human engineering and vision. Fans of music? This one's for you. The Boardwalk Hall Auditorium organ in Atlantic City, New Jersey, is the largest musical instrument in the world. With over 33,000 pipes, this organ can produce sounds so powerful, they're audible from several blocks away. Some of its pipes are as long as 64 feet, creating notes that are almost felt rather than heard. Built in 1932, this organ is more than just an instrument. It's an architectural marvel. It can replicate everything from the softest whisper to a full symphony orchestra. The organ continues to captivate anyone lucky enough to hear it, and stands as a testament to craftsmanship and sound engineering. Years of restoration work have helped preserve its unique sound, ensuring it will enchant audiences for years to come. Let us visit the world's largest swimming pool at the City Stars Lagoon in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, for our final stop, covering an astonishing 96 acres, or about the size of 20 Olympic swimming pools. This lagoon was designed to give visitors an unparalleled beach experience right in the desert, in one of the hottest climates on Earth. The lagoon uses advanced filtration and desalination technology to ensure that its waters remain pristine, providing a beach-like experience. Though equipped with all the amenities of a world-class resort, swimming here feels like being in a natural lagoon. The turquoise waters sparkle under the sun by day, while at night, ambient lighting transforms them into a serene, dreamlike haven. Thanks for watching.